And Cindy, again, I will give us a very short introduction in the class, and
Okay.
then we'll just start. All right, I think we're on. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Oak Cliff Performance Seminar. Today is October 1st, the first day of October. Halloween's coming, I guess. All right. Well, this performance seminar is for our stage 2, stage 3, stage 4 students. Today we have one performer, and he seems ready and excited to share his music with all of us. Please announce your name and the piece you're going to play.
My name is Harrison. I'm gonna be playing um, Minuet in D minor by Bach.
Great. That was a very nice first page, and it's a very nice first draft. It seems like you almost memorized it.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like it. Okay, great. So I think all notes were accurate. The pitches were all fine, and then I like most of your, I guess, articulations. I'm not so sure. Are you using pedal for this piece?
No.
Oh, okay. Maybe just like be careful. Like I think some notes are overlapped, and I'm not so sure if it's a good idea.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, because it sounds like there's a pedal, and I was like, if you are using pedal, that let's don't use it because it's this piece is in what period?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm asking.
What?
This piece is in which period of time? Is it in the Baroque period or classical or romantic or
Classical.
contemporary?
Classical.
Eh. Oh no, what was that? Okay, so you say it's by Bach, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm, so it's in Baroque. By the way, this will be in the theory exam. The composers in a different period of time. Yeah. so you start like thinking about memorizing them. So Baroque period we have Bach, we have Handel, we have
Mm-hmm.
Vivaldi. In classical, we'll have more composers you probably already know: Mozart,
Yeah.
Beethoven. Well, Beethoven is like early Beethoven, like early Beethoven.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Haydn. In the romantic period, I'm kind of curious, like what other pieces you are playing now. Let me see. 1 second. Because you're supposed to play like different, you have different period of time, like
Yeah.
different pieces from a different category. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
you're playing Clementi. Great. Clementi is classical. And you're also playing Dennis Alexander. He is more modern, so he's actually contemporary. Yeah, so this will be very helpful to start like getting the knowledge from this part. It's more like music history, but unfortunately will be in part of the music theory exam, like you gotta take this year. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the notes, like I said, is they were all good. The rhythm is a little bit confusing sometimes, and I think sometimes it seems like I can tell you do 2 bars a group when you practice, right? You're like
Yeah.
2 bars, okay, and make sure these 2 bars is good, and you move on. And the reason why I can tell is because right now you have different speed for different 2 bars.
Mm-hmm.
And that's not a big deal because right now, like in usually in those 2 bars, your rhythm is okay. So you right now just need to, align them together. Have you done like any practice with metronome?
A little bit.
Only a little bit. Like
Well, not on this piece.
then that's not a little bit. That's 0. Okay, that's not a little bit. But thank you for doing that for other pieces though. You should do that for this piece as well.
Okay.
Well, I mean, gotta be fair, right?
Mhm.
Alright, let me share my screen. So I noticed that your pose, you're doing one. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and that was great. But starting from here, you're doing 1 and 2 and 3 and it suddenly go like yeah, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3. I think probably counting out loud will be helpful for right now. I don't need you to do metronome at the moment. Can you do only right hand and counting?
Mhm.
Can you count as well?
What?
Can you count out loud as well?
Yeah. So
I'm happy to write it down for you if it's easier.
1 and 2 and 3. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 1 no 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and
right now, at least your speed are aligned between bars. We just need to make sure they are smooth enough. Can you try one more time? That was very good first attempt. Can you try one more time counting out loud? I was playing only right hand.
1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 2 and no wait 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and
Okay, great. So now this time is even smoother than the first time. It's getting better. As long as you're getting better, I'm happy with it. Right now, you just have a kind of the gap between here, between these two notes. Is it because the finger number is tricky, or like what's the friction there to make you stop or like have a hesitation?
I don't know.
Okay, it's fine. Can we just do this part then? 1 and 2.
1 and 2 and 1 and 2
It's 3 and
and
up. It's okay. It's okay. It's one more time.
okay 1 and 2 and 3 and
That was
1
very good. That's very good. Now it's smooth. Okay, maybe just the second time you just try to get used to it. All right, now let's do one last time. Right hand only with counting out loud.
1 and 1
Ah,
and 2 and 3 and
yeah, so there's a little
and
uh hesitation. Let's try again.
1 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 1 no 3 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and
Yeah, here we go. I think the thing that confused you is you keep wanting to count 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and well since you're not a super beginner, it's totally reasonable to count in the right way. So this is in 3/4. 3 means
um uh 3 notes in measure 3 beats in a measure.
okay, thank you. There's a reason why we have 1, 2, 3. And then what does 4 mean?
The 4 means how many measures are in the line.
That's a very clever and creative way to to interpret that note, that number. However, no. 4 means a type of note that are using as one beat. So 4 stands for quarter note. 4 means quarter note. We are using a quarter note as one beat. So in each bar, in each measure, we have 3 quarter notes in total as a length. Do we have 3 quarter notes here? Yes, we have 1. And then these 2 eighths notes can be another 1. And then 3. 1, 2, 3. This is the reason why we're counting in 1, 2, 3. We're just using and as like a third wheel to help like support the whenever you have the eighth note. Okay, let's do one last time. I think you can try to do both hands, but can we do slightly slower? Like 1 and 2 and oh.
1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 1. Wait,
Yeah, yeah,
go 2.
oh, 1 and
Um,
1.
what note is it? 1 and 2 and 3 and
Yeah, here we go. That's the first time you do hands together with counting out loud. And that was actually pretty good. You got, well, obviously we have another like little gap here. We also have gap here, which is the O spot. We just need to focus on those two. Okay. It's much cleaner now, and now your speed at this in this entire line is they are remaining the same. They are not like, oh, suddenly get faster. And then, by the way, I noticed that there's a very big improvement of your finger control. Like I don't know if you noticed that you make a very quick adjustment when you start counting out loud. Your fingers just don't go by themselves. I remember maybe a while ago when I worked with you. Sometimes when we do the counting out loud, your fingers feel like your finger don't really listen to what you're doing. But right now, they are actually under control. They are actually listening to brain. Congratulations. Yeah. Okay, we will do the same. You should do the same thing for the second line, the third line. Basically, entire piece.
Okay.
Another thing I kind of want to work with you is I know it's probably a lot of practice tool to do, but I want you to try that. So today our first tool is called counting out loud, and I want you to do metronome, but not now. Something like in Python in your own practice. Right now, I want you to try tapping. For tapping, I just need you to do again. So right hand only. Let's maybe do left hand only is easier for this for now. Left hand only. Instead of tapping all the counts, we only tap on the down beat. We only tap on the beat, which is we only tap in quarter notes. So whatever I'm highlighting right now is you have to tap. You tap on 1, you tap on 2, you tap on 3, you tap on 1 again, you tap on 2, you tap on 3. And yes, that will be aligned with your left hand. It will be aligned with this note. You're gonna tap again here. So somewhere here, you're gonna tap again. And you're gonna tap with this E. And your tapping will be very steady. Something will be very helpful is actually combine counting out loud and tapping together. And let me try it one time for you. So rather than doing only left hand, because left hand is slightly easier. I'm going to tap my right hand here. I'm gonna play like left hand. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. Do you think you can do just the first 2 measures for me? Oh, I just realized you probably cannot hear my piano. I'll play one more time. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. Your turn. Just left hand only, first 2 bars, counting out loud and tapping with your right hand.
Okay, so wait. so
Almost there. There's a little hesitation here. Can you count aloud as well? And do slower. 1 and 2 and
and 2 and 3 and 1 and
here we go. You got the first. You got the first bar. Oh, can you do the next one as well?
1.
Try one more time.
1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and
Congrats. That was very good. Yeah, it's very good. You got most of them. You just have a little hesitation between the bars. You're not so sure. You're trying to find the notes and stuff. Okay, so you can see like this is harder. Is a harder version, like upgraded version, than just counting out loud. And you gotta do that for not just left hand, but also your right hand in Kaizen. Okay.
okay.
Questions?
Mm.
Sounds like no. Okay. Looking forward to your second draft. All right, and I will see you next time. Thank you very much for working with me and sharing your music.
Bye. Thank you.